completely separated from the lack mindset. You are in a state of gratefulness. Grateful for every moment, the good, the bad, the high, the low, the moments that caused you anger, the moments that made you cry and question, the moments that made you happy, the moments that made you see that you can trust in people. You know why? It's part of the human experience. You have to have experienced the lowest to receive the highest. You see, certain individuals younger than you and older than you have so much to gain from your mind, from your thoughts. You have certain individuals around you right now that may not even be close to you, but that you've always had some internalist of knowing, like, I don't think I can fully trust that person, but you didn't have the ability to put your finger on it. There's certain ones you're starting to realize, maybe I don't have to have an exact reading. Maybe I'm just seeing something others don't see. Spirit's proven it to you enough times that you have these abilities. And it is only the parasite and the believance that it's crazy to have these abilities that keeps you from being able to heighten them. Not all of you here are in that stage because these are collective. A lot of you here, this is confirmation that that's what was happening before to you. For this lack mindset of money, of people, of substance, of like the things you'd watch, for it to change, you had to relieve a lot of burdens. I see certain individuals that you looked up to or felt on the same level, same page with, that in recent times you may have shed actually some truth. You've seen maybe the whole time what you saw in them was actually the gold in you. Wow. Yeah, we have a lot of eyes on you. People that admire you, people that are envious of you, people that would like to learn from you. See, when you're doing something right, you're always going to have people who are going to say you're doing something a little off, a little wrong. Let them. You know that you're the master manifester of your life, and you can achieve anything you truly put your mind to. You care enough. We absolutely have love in this reading today. Don't you worry. I know that's what you want. I'm going to pick 2 decks, okay? If I pick the same deck as you, this reading's for you. Okay? 1, 2. There we go. Deck 2. Deck 1. As above, so below. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm supposed to split it. I'm going to make a reading for both. This is reading 1. If you pick this deck, this reading's for you. And if you pick that other one, I'm going to be making a separate one after this. Interesting. Okay, since we're doing that, we're going to keep the cards, I think, there. We're doing 2 different readings today. You pick this. The rest of this reading, your cluster is branching off to a different part. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So for reading number 1, this is absolutely a romantic reading. Okay. We have an individual that your story, your first part of your story has come to a completion, and it looks like you're moving on to Act 2 of your book. You two have known each other for anywhere between a year, 2 years. Okay. There was this force of very much like celebration. This person makes me happy when I see them. It's inspiring. You were a great force in each other's lives from the moment you met each other. There were times where you felt pretty alone, okay? Times you were going through shadow work, and you realized that the next person you were to be with, They have to have the strength of you. They don't have to be perfect. They don't, because you're far from perfect. But you're like, there has to be this sense of drive, of learning from their past, of also not being just a talker or a charmer. People that know how to really act and mimic others. You see, you and this person both think before doing now. You follow your intuition. You both have spiritual. You follow your intuition. You both have spiritual and psychic abilities, but you very much still are balanced within this 3D world and the ether world. For making decisions, for making forward movement actions, for staying still, for everything. They plan a whole new beginning with you. They're about you. You're about them. And it looks like you two had... It's not that you two ever had something necessarily... In this reading, because I'm going into the two different clusters, but I feel center focus for your cluster, there was never a gate put up for either of you. It's very healing. Okay, this is a person is accepting the new beginning, accepting the vulnerability, rising from the death. This is somebody that you very much never had a full dynamic with, full relationship. This is not an ex. This is not somebody that there's been this dark shade put over at all. In fact, I almost sense the light and dark aesthetic, or the black heart, white heart. Since the masculine in this dynamic is the black heart and the feminine is the white heart. When you two are together, talking, you feel like you never left your home. You feel like this person is somebody that makes you shine. And tattoos could be a big thing, because this is Tattoo Tarot, but I'm also just like, I'm very much center focusing on the fact that I'm looking at tattoo cards, where normally I don't with this set. Maybe you've been thinking of getting a new tattoo, or that's something you admire, like about that person, vice versa. There's a rebirth. I think this person sees that you've taken, like, not even just control of your mind, but like everything about you. That you wear your heart on your sleeves. They want you to accept this new beginning. They want you to be aware that you are to not make assumptions and to put all your eggs in one basket. But you aren't to stunt growth either. You make decisions based off the fact that you analyzed. You took the time you needed and knew what was to be shattered and what was to be rebuilt for the dawn, yada yada. But this person, this new dynamic, they're willing to overcome obstacles with you. Literally, the barrier. There was no barrier between you two. The barriers were set up because of other wars you had with other individuals. This person has the ability to, it's almost like a zip line to each other. You can go to each other's towers. Your towers have been rebuilt. There is no crushing down to build up again. I'm not saying you won't have your ups and downs and your roller coasters and your moments, absolutely, but this sense of being, just building these great connections, and out of nowhere, poof, you won't allow yourself to even cross that barrier with those types of people. You won't allow yourself to be limited by believing, oh, this is the thing I have to not give up on. This is the person where I'm supposed to hold this crazy, unrealistic level of patience. There's a difference between being patient and understanding versus somebody truly feeling like they can just fly in and out of your life. So this current person absolutely say goodbye to a cycle repeat, a third party. They've broken up with somebody or finally completely let the dynamic go. They've taken the time they needed. They've fought through their own deceit, their own parasite. They see the truth. The playing field has been leveled, is what they want me to say. There's no revenge. There's nothing. There's no animosity. This looks like this person has very much held their head up high, made clear decisions, doesn't wish ill will on anybody from their past, has really forgiven and can go forward. They're eager to have a new beginning with you. There is a hot and cold within the masculine's dynamic with this, and it feels very much because they do not want to rush. Because they see something extremely powerful and strong with you. A big future. And it might even not scare them a little bit, but they very much want to analyze and make sure they're not over romanticizing something like they used to in the past. Knowing that this immediate action is so wanted, but they can control themselves, is attractive. So they have at least been watching you from afar for a year. This person probably looks up at your social media. They could probably, hey, they might even, maybe they've gotten some readings on you. Maybe they read their own cards. They've done some polls about you. It looks like they've wondered what was going on in your romantic life. They stated within this time frame of really like what was going on in your romantic life. They stated within this time frame of really like, doing their homework on you, but not in this malevolent way at all. It's in the way I would say anybody would understand, to make sure that your intuition is correct about the person, that the things you're seeing align with what's in here. It looks like they could think, would you two be able to make a change? Have you made a change? There was a period of very much being hard to understand what was going on within your life. Maybe you closed up and went to talk to them, or maybe this is a vice versa. Either collective takes what resonates. If this feels like it's you, or if it feels like the way this is aligning, it's them, follow that, okay? Needless to say, both of you were perceiving for a while an assumption that the other one wouldn't be willing to fight by your side. It's not fight for you, it's fight by your side. But I see that both of you, in the best of ways, were incorrect, because both of you are willing to come to compromises and not make assumptions. You both are breaking domestication together. Wow. This absolutely started as a friendship. The energy you send them is a lot of passion. They feel inspired by you. The number 1111, 1414, big signs. Number 234, big sign. They want to bring you abundance and show you completely. It's like they almost have letters written to you. I could see even typing, untyping, maybe even making a video to send to you and then not sending it. A lot of wanting to express and show so much, but they don't want to scare you away. So the energy right now is you guys are letting this form organically, and you're not rushing into anything, which is perfect. You're organizing and prioritizing your needs. You're making yourself rest as well. The energy you're sending them is completely that you're welcoming true love into your life. That in the past year, they've seen also this form of a glow up within you. Maybe you just hold yourself higher. Maybe something about your energy is clearer. And they gain so much strength from your presence. You both have an extremely high vibrational, exciting journey together. And Act 2 has started. Your book, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's everything and above. But your story together is royalty. Your connection is sweet, like dark chocolate. Yeah. That's going to resonate for the right ones. I mean, hey, this is your cluster. Maybe you all like the same type of candy too. Wouldn't surprise me. Alrighty, this was the reading for the ones who picked deck 1. Now, I'm going to go ahead, reset the cards, and use the other deck for group 2, cluster 2. Let's do this. Oh, before I forget, because this is going to be the end of the video for you guys. All right, let's get it.